An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Ready now, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. Hernandez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Standing in, Ken Zeminski.
Designated hitter, Ken
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Rico Espinoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rico Espinoza.
Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Valentin stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man. Standing in, Ken Zeminski. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
The right man in the right spot.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Portland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sean Guzman Minor League Baseball. Thomas Dickerson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
In now, Ray Nowak, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Nowak.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zeminski comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this.
Ready for another chance? Ken Zeminski. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Netzel has to roam straight back. At the plate, Ken Zeminski.
Left fielder, Ken.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Grounded down the third baseline. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ken Zeminski will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Lavarnway moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Marco Hernandez steps in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zeminski is under it. 2 gone. And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Yeah, he
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off with a flying squirrel. Left fielder.
Hit hard towards center.
Zuminski.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Throw not in. Scott Carnute.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
The show's continuing.
Batting third. Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
So he got him swinging. Scott Coburn is the second out of the opening frame. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get a couple of men into scoring position here, but can't get the key hit to bring them around. Striding in once again, Ken Zeminski. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of them.
So striding in, Ken Zeminski, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he'll decide against risking it and hold on at first with a one-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in, Mac Williamson, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Center fielder, Mac Williamson.
Bounce to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping up now, Rob Vetter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Zeminski arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Zeminski. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Park over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Daniel Turner.
The batter, catcher.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Brannon shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Pierce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball?
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. J.J. Watts earns his 5th winner of the year. Geraldo Gonzalez. Time for minor league. Coming to the plate now, Ken Zeminski. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping into the box, Junior Cruz is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. At the plate, Emery Grubb comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski giving chase. 2 down. Settling in now, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Ken Zeminski.
Skied into straightaway right. Villafuerte moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Ken Zeminski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ken
First
Zeminski.
offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Barrios is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Ayala. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Julio.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't.
Ready once again, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ken Zeminski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward third. Ayala comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Paul Donaldson earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Richmond find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jamie Callahan, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Left fielder, Ken Zeminski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way. Out in front. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot.
Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Brannon on third. Rosales over at second. Giavotella on at first with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. 1 run scores. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs. Striding into the box, Rob Vetter. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Now batting, Rodney Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Zeminski is right there as he'll put it. Digging in once again, Ken Zeminski. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Popped him up. Turner is there. 2 gone. Digging in, Darren Harrison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Zeminski. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is ready for another shot now. Darren Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Ken Zeminski. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Push to the right side. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So stepping in, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Cruz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a big moment in the ballgame here. Rob Fetter, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Popped him up. Brannon is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. Richmond attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eric Morris. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Zeminski. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Zeminski is retired, and there's 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Zeminski. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Zeminski, just a 19-year-old, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprises.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Netzel is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Morris. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Zeminski moves over. Oh, no, he totally missed it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Sherman Aguero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want.
So striding forward now, Sam Travis. He's sent to lead us off in the 6th inning. The 2-2. This is in the air to left. Zeminski is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. This is lined to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1, here it comes. Runners on the move for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks. So digging in now, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Striding in, Edgar Mora. He flew out in his last at-bat. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Flying.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Flying Squirrels.
Carmine Garcia, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We've played an inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Szymanski. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Backhanded. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Ken Zeminski. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Ramos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now to the plate, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning. It's baseball. Marco Hernandez steps in. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Digging in, Eric Morris. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeminski moves over, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo. Into the box now, Ken Zeminski. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. And the runner's breaking for third. There's a drive out toward left center field. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in, Scott Coburn. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Mac Williamson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Netzel sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
One team's dream inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ken Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Popped high in the air. Lavarnway over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Stepping into the box, Matt Grantham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run.
Well, this game is definitely out of.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ray Nowak. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ken Zeminski. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just. Digging in to try it again, Ken Zeminski. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nowak on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and a daring move there pays off as he'll. Now at the plate, Sam Travis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Josh Netzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zeminski has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ken Zeminski.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Brannon on at first, nobody out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Ramos is there, 1 away.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
8-5 today. The Portland Sea Dogs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Christian Ramos with his 4th win this season. Geraldo Gonzalez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Minor League Baseball is Ready now, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Zeminski.
First pitch on its way. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Zeminski. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sung has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Leading off the inning, Jared Thorman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now at the plate, Peter Hong.
Third baseman, number 8. Peter
Eubanks
Hong.
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jared Thorman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jared Thorman.
Hit high and deep out to left. Zeminski ranging back at the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Into the box now, David Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
David
Looking to
Ramirez.
keep this a one-run game. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 4-3.
Leading off with a flying squirrel.
First offering on its way.
Ken
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Line drive to left. Askew is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location.
Ready to take his hacks again, Charles Sung, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Zeminski. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Ken Zeminski.
left fielder. Ken Zeminski.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself.
Skied into straightaway right. Eubanks is there. 1 down. In now, Ken Zeminski. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Ken Zeminski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Casto is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Eugene Rodriguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Frank Crump records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the game's future stars are on display as minor league. Tom McDonald, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Sung is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. At the plate, David Ramirez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ross Doman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 3-2 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Zeminski coming in, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for this. Standing in, Ken Zeminski. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped high in the air. Zamora calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Michael Casto. He singled his last time up.
Michael Casto.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Striding in once again, Ken Zeminski. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Zeminski.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the distance.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game.
Stepping up now, Andreas Zamora.
Andreas Zamora.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Ken Zeminski.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Doman is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. At the plate, Jared Thorman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Thorman.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. At the plate, Ken Zeminski. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The relay, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Shoots this one over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well. And put some good...
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know.
The show's continuing. Geraldo Gonzalez, a Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Askew going back on it, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
High in the air out to center field. Goldman moves over. He's got it one away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Settling in now, Mac Williamson. He reached on a single in his first try. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A. Pablo Cairo will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game.
Pablo Sandoval.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Zeminski.
Left fielder, Ken Zeminski.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Whiters sprinting after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping into the box, Ken Zeminski earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Piedra coasts under it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Carson Hanna. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Striding into the box, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Whiters is going to get back in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure.
Minor League Baseball is coming to the plate now, Ken Zeminski, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Piedra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they...
Digging in, Adrian Sanchez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Now batting, Jose Cabrera, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Belted high in the air out to left. Zeminski looks up, and that one is gone on a two-strike count. Now in the box, Ken Zeminski, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize.
And he dives to make a spectacular. So stepping in, Jeff Ingebrigtsen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Digging in once again, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Piedra is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here now's the pitcher, Marcos Valentin, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pops it up. Valentin backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steven Piedra. The 1-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeminski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Jose Cabrera will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcos Valentin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Zeminski. And that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Whiters moves over. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Senators lead it 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Zeminski. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Whiters is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Senators took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcos Valentin earns his 5th winner of the year. Kurt Dahms hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6.
The game's future stars are Jorge Padilla will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had nice.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a rather coming to the plate now, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zeminski.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. Ready once again, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Whiters racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So striding forward now, James Whiters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Richmond leads this one 8-1.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ken Zeminski. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ball one. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually...
Striding in, James Whiters. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hanna at second with 2 down. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 4th and held on. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend. Dave Klein, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do If he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in now, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up.
Zeminski.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the throw in gets away from him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pablo.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Moya going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3. So digging in now, Ken Zeminski. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stern over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Digging in, Duncan Bong.
The catcher, number 2, Duncan Bong.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Zeminski moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Squirrels lead it 8-0. Into the box now, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zeminski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Wiggins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 8-2 tonight's final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dave Klein with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jeffrey Cortez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasker. So a big spot here. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and it would appear that we're going to see a pinch hitter come on now.
Now batting, left fielder, Ken Zuminski.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Stern is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... Randy Byers been summoned.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game.
Time for minor league baseball. Now to the plate, Barack Felder took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Felder.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Zeminski on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Stepping in, Ken Zeminski. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0 count. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Moya moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this. Coming to the plate now, Bill Elkins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Zeminski ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping into the box, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Brannon stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to. So coming to the plate, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Zuminski.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Felder. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in to try it again, Ken Zeminski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside, 2-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 2-1. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Littleton moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dave Littleton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit high and deep out to left. Zeminski going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Altoona came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Newton Otska earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jack Leathersich wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. The show's continuing. Next will be the designated hitter, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Zeminski is off at first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. 3-2 pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 down the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Zeminski. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Line drive to center field. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski.
The designated hitter, Ken Zeminski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapper up the line. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Alvarado has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski.
Designated hitter, Ken Zeminski.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span on the move. 2 gone. Digging in, Ken Zeminski. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ken Zeminski.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Rosales at second with 2 down. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-5 the final tally in this one. The Trenton Thunder. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's the second of this 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Zeminski.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Giavotella, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Ready now, Mac Williamson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Alvarado ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The second for 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edgar Mora, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double. Into the box now, Fernando Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Brannon ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Thunder are on top. Standing in, Fernando Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hernandez
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Zeminski. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Giavotella stands at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. It'll be a third.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Soft liner towards short. Oh, this is pulled in by the shortstop. 4-2 the final score today. The Thunder took the lead in the second inning and rode that.